Silksong just got a release date, and considering how slow I am at editing, it's probably out right now. Over its 7-year development lifecycle, it's become one of the most anticipated games in recent times, and I never completed the first one. But not only was that about to change, as of August 23rd, I solemnly swear to not only have beaten the game, but to have 100%ed it before Silksong's release. All I had to do was collect all grubs, nail upgrades, spells, mask shards, vessel fragments, charms, abilities, items, dream nail, nail arts, defeat all bosses, dreamers, dream warriors in something called the Colosseum of Fools. I had 12 days to complete this self-imposed challenge, so all that was left to do was begin. Okay, so got off to a pretty rough start. I wanted to play it on my Switch for the portability, so I deleted my original save and immediately regretted it. Videos cannot be captured for this software. But that was fine, because my enemies list was looking a little bare lately anyways. But then I remembered Hollow Knight was on Game Pass, so while that downloaded, I took the time to savor this as probably the only moment in history anyone would ever want an Xbox Rogue Ally. Gameplay-wise, this day was nothing special. Well, that's only if you don't consider this special. Yeah, I'm nice like that. I spent most of my time wandering, gardening, and quickly remembering how grateful I was for this heal ability. I got a map from a very chipper bug, then a compass from his very depressed wife. Which reminds me to thank today's sponsor, BetterHelp.
At BetterHelp, we were so sick of the phrase, a problem shared is a problem halved. So we took it upon ourselves to sell your problems to advertisers. To not just half, but completely atomize them. BetterHelp, for when feeling sad isn't bad enough already.
Found out there were 40 charms to get, which personally felt like 39 too many. I came across the false knight and truly got my ass handed to me, but I got my revenge and my first ability. And after helping this shaman lady with her bug infestation, which just felt hypocritical on so many levels, decided to call it a night. So, after 49 minutes, I was 1 boss down, 1 power up, and 2 grubs, 2 charms, 1 map, and the compass. I couldn't tell exactly how far I was, but if I was a betting man, I'd have to guess anywhere from 89 to 95% done with the game. Was feeling optimistic and ready to start again bright and early. So, day 2 did start bright and early. Not to play Hollow Knight or anything, just so I could go for a swim. The beach was completely empty. Where was I? Dirtmouth? And I did want to play when I got back, but I had more pressing matters to attend to. So by the time I did get around to playing, y'all best believe I got around to it. I'm talking first 5 minutes, 2 grubs, off the bat. Took out a mini-boss straight after too, which admittedly I did feel bad about, because she was kind of cute. Such a pure soul too. Only met her a minute ago to murder her, and she still entrusted me with the fate of her offspring. Well, I didn't know much about child rearing. Figured I'd give it the old college dropout try. Thought I'd start where any reasonable person would, with the cutting of the umbilical. Oops. Oh. Shit. Oh God. Oh God. What have I done? Came across a sign for the Pilgrim's Way. Sounded like the perfect excuse to finally start churning my own butter. So, off I went. Wandered around the new biome and already found my least favorite mob here. This over-the-hedge type motherfucker. Hey, these little birds kind of look like... There she is. Silksong. Okay, play it cool. Remember what Uncle Aaron used to say.
Find that girl. You walk up to her and be like, hey.
And she walked away. Oh, if I had a geo for every time that's happened, I'd have one. Cause this is the first time I've ever been brave enough to interact with a lady. To help combat any future performance anxiety, I took myself a couple blue chews. Unfortunately, confidence alone does not mean the performance itself will be anything to write home about. Cause I did not last long at all. Twice. But you know what they say, third time's the charm. So I hunkered down, took a shit, and what do you know? I beat her. I encountered another fly mini-boss, saved 2 more grubs, got dealt some swift karma as I died to a fly, and with that, to the game I said goodbye. Honestly, day 3 was a complete disaster from start to finish. I thought it started off great, got myself a sea swim, but as soon as I got out of the water, some old guy told me no one was supposed to be swimming today because they just found E. coli in the water. So I said, oh no way, that's amazing news, thinking he was letting me know that some missing Eastern European kid had just been found or something. Although I wasn't sure why that would stop me from swimming, so I looked it up. Turns out it's a bacterial infection. I spent the whole day worrying about that and then working on another video that I eventually just scrapped anyway. So by the time I got around to playing the game, all I got done was this. As in nothing. I just died twice and then rage quit. After such a shocking display on day 3, it was time to get some serious work done. So I ruthlessly cut through my schedule, and anything I deemed non-essential, gone. Of course, there were still some things I just couldn't live without.
Stuff that you've done, and it's been amazing talking to you. I really
Same
appreciate
as well.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. Bye everybody.
Still bald. When I got on the game, I came across this guy hiding in a bush. And guess what? He was friendly. You hear that, Vince Gilligan? People in bushes can be friendly. So maybe next time, and there will be a next time, don't talk to the police. Maybe actually try talking to me. Please. I've got ideas. Then I ran into me. They put me in the game. No, seriously, if you guys knew what I looked like in real life, you'd know that it's exactly that. Down to the antenna. What the hell? A memorial for the Hollow Knight? I thought my guy was the Hollow Knight. Okay. Not to fret. I just have to come up with a better name. Something familiar yet at the same time iconic. I've got it. I'll call him Jesus H. Christ. The H stands for Hollow Knight. I upgraded my nail and then headed to this sanctuary place. I took out this super annoying teleporting mini-boss. Oh, never mind, that wasn't a mini-boss, it was just a common enemy. God, how much worse is the boss going to be? Oh, God. Just fucking take me. I felt burnt out as hell, so to clear my head, brought my dog for a walk, and by the time I got home, I think I must have caught that E. coli. 'Cause I'm sick as fuck! I went back to the mine area and got myself a dream nail, which destroys dreams. Why, what's it made of? My distinct lack of work ethic, talent, or ambition? Got him! And after that, I just decided to leave it there. Day 5. Woohoo! Day 5 was a doozy. I crushed so many bugs today. Huh? No, none like these. I'm talking Tyranid scum. Yeah, Helldivers released on Xbox today, so I didn't really get around to much else. Day 6 was the day I started editing this video you're watching right now, and I'll just let the footage speak for itself. Excuse me. Was just going over my notes from the day. This is day 6. I drew this nifty little pattern, and that's all I got. That's all I got done today. Poop and a pattern. And with that, I was halfway through the challenge, but the full way through this video. That's right, folks, this is the end of part 1. And look, if part 2 never comes out, safe to say I didn't succeed. And if that's the case, let's all just blame E. coli, alright? Right, well, sure, look, that's it now, so, peace.